the Standing Committee on Petitions and in accordance with Standing Order 207, I present the following petitions. From 15 petitioners regarding the United Nations General Assembly Resolution 1752 on West Papua. The following ministerial responses to petitions have been received. From the Minister for Small Business to a petition regarding fuel prices in the Hamilton region. From the Attorney-General to 3 petitions regarding Islam in Australia. From the Minister for Health to a petition regarding the immigration status of Delia, Missouri. From the Minister for Communications to a petition regarding the rollout of the NBN in Maleny, Queensland. Terms of the petitions and responses will be recorded in Hansard. Madam Speaker, in recent statements I have made as Chair of the Petitions Committee, I have discussed the benefits of petitioners receiving ministerial responses to their petitions. Today I would like to provide you with an update on the rate of ministerial responses to petitions, their timeliness and outcomes. As you know, petitions are presented to the House, which are presented to the House are expected to receive a ministerial response within 90 days of presentation. Even when a parliament comes to an end, a referral does not lapse, meaning that if a petition has been referred to a minister, a response is still required in the next parliament. This is still the case if there is a change in government. In 2008, the Petitions Committee was established and standing orders relating to petitions were amended to specify that a minister shall be expected to respond to a referred petition within 90 days of presentation. This amendment aimed to help ensure that matters raised by petitioners were duly considered and responded to in a timely manner. Prior to these changes, ministers were not expected to respond within any time frame, and as a result only 3 ministerial responses were lodged between 1999 and 2007 to more than 2,500 petitions. The current petitioning system of the House of Reps has been in operation for more than 6 years, and petitioners' requests are being responded to more efficiently than they were before the 42nd Parliament. However, it is concerning that the number of responses lodged within 90 days has started to decline in recent times. In the 42nd Parliament, 72% of responses to petitions were provided on time. In the 43rd Parliament, it was 70%. It is now 61% of ministerial responses that are provided within the expected time frame. These figures do not indicate that petitions have gone unanswered. Approximately 90% of all petitions have received responses. However, the numbers do indicate that some petitions are not being answered within the 90 days, as set out in Standing Order 209B. People lodge petitions because they are seeking action on matters which are important to them. Some of these matters are time-critical, and I would like to emphasise the importance of a minister's response to petitioners. Petitioning the House is an involved process which can take months to coordinate. Then, once the petition is received, processing it and checking that it complies with standing order requirements can also take some time. Further, if a petition has been allocated to be presented by myself as the Chair of the Petitions Committee, it can only be presented on a Monday morning of a sitting week. It is therefore extremely important for a petitioner to receive a ministerial response as soon as possible after the presentation of their petition, and I strongly encourage ministers to ensure that, whenever possible, responses are lodged as according to standing orders. I acknowledge that there are many factors which may delay ministers' responses. Recently, the committee has commenced an audit of outstanding responses and will be writing to ministers seeking their assistance in getting responses to these petitioners. Ministers' responses are extremely valuable to the Australian community and, of course, to the individual petitioners who have taken the time to raise these matters in the House. Once responses are tabled in the House and published on the committee's webpage, petitioners are better informed about the government's position on the issues they have raised and are more aware of the government's responses for actions or perceived inaction on these matters. To respond to a petition is, in essence, a minister's opportunity to explain the details of government policy and how they intend to address the issue in future. Whether or not a minister is able to grant the requests made in petitions, part of the committee's role is to establish all ministerial responses on its webpage. This helps to ensure that all Australians have the opportunity to be informed of the reasons behind decisions made by ministers. Thank you.